Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back to the
The Debrief.
Debrief.
We're back for episode 2.
Yep, it's Estella and
Dane.
and we're back. Week 1 was so fun. I loved putting out our little epi.
A smashing success, and we've learned a lot. We're going to try
I'm already holding my microphone so close. I feel bad.
to implement some changes for you guys.
You were talking like a little ASMR man.
I'm trying to find my podcast voice.
Yeah. I mean, it's slaying. You're slaying. Dane, how was your day today?
Today was a good day. It felt very long.
Monday. It's a Monday, y'all.
But in terms of a day,
I can't with this podcast voice. It's not real. You got to cut it out.
in terms of a day, I only had 2 classes and a brief shift, and it had no reason to feel as long as it did.
I don't know why. I feel like it was because it was finally sunny and nice out. I didn't want to be in class. I was like, get me out of here. But I only had 2 classes too, and normally I have 3. And so I was like, I was exhausted for no reason. I was like, what's going on?
It's the El Nino that's keeping our climate warm and our
Bye,
spirits
that's
high.
my line. I'm just kidding. No, I'm always bringing up that El Nino. But literally tell me why it's January in Minnesota and it's going to be 52 degrees on Wednesday. Not that anyone is entertained by talking about the weather, but
It's very concerning to me that it's going to be that warm. It doesn't feel normal or
some may
natural.
say it's not sitting right with you.
This is not sitting right with me.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not.
Um,
I'm loving the chill vibe. So, as you can see, we're in a new location today.
yeah, we're in my room.
Want to give us a little bit of what's the inspiration behind your room? They can only see part of it, but
no, this is definitely my favorite wall. I feel like when I moved in here, I was like, my room was so much bigger than I thought it was going to be, and there was so much more wall space than I was prepared for. And there was definitely a week of panic where I was like, I hate all these blank walls. I cannot handle it. And I was like, and I
it
don't
was kind
want
of giving asylum.
It was freaky, and I don't want not the asylum. And I don't want everything. What?
I heard. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Derail.
So today at work, someone was talking about how a certain building on campus that our tunnels go through, if you get stuck on floor 6, it's designed for you to not find your way out because it used to be a psych ward. And I swear we've gotten stuck on that floor. You know the building I'm talking about, where you forget what floor for the tunnel? How eerie. So I'm sorry to interrupt.
That is why I don't take that floor to get anywhere, because I always get lost.
I think floor 5 is the floor that I take, down to 2. I don't even remember.
I don't remember. Anyway, my room, I really like it, and I didn't want it to all be posters, but everything that you're seeing is just posters because it's my poster wall corner. But yeah, it's mainly music posters, which is kind of our topic for today, so it's kind of fitting. But some of them, this David Bowie one and this Jeff Buckley one, are from In the Cage the Elephant, are from vinyls, and then some of the other ones like this and this are from my dorm. My sister made this. Oh, this Joni Mitchell one is from a vinyl too. This is me and Lydia from the mall photo booth at the Dying Mall in Green Bay, and that is Louis Armstrong and Queen poster, and then Stevie Nicks over here. But yeah, basically, sorry, I just went on a little tangent. That's kind of the inspo for my room, I feel like. And then on areas you can't see, it's a little more coquette. But yeah, I feel like a lot of my room is basically just inspo from music, I guess. I don't know. It's just my vibe. I don't know.
It kind of gives
No, I'm scared. I'm scared.
I won't say it.
What? No, you have to say it now.
I don't know if you guys are familiar. This was a popular kind of form of decorating in 2020, but
No. 2020?
I'm putting a spin on it. Listen.
No.
I feel like a popular form of room decor in 2020 was very much trap house vibes.
What?
I could be completely off base, but I
I
watched a
you
lot of like
are.
YouTubers with like trap rooms, and I feel like this is a very cottagecore coquette trap room. That's the vibe I get.
What about my crocheted pillow and blanket gives fucking what did you say? Trap house? No.
Like the basement.
I don't know. I don't think so, but thank you for your take. I mean, I have like a
I always have
doily
really unique
ribbon
takes.
heart where that my necklaces are held. I have a pink mirror over there. I have a Vogue mirror. I have 42 little mini vinyls over on the wall there and up there. I don't see the trap house
Yeah,
vibe.
I tried.
It's
It's
okay.
hard to
I
describe.
love your take. I feel like it's cozy. It's very me, don't you think?
Hmm.
Mm.
You
But
can
anyway,
tell.
let us know if you like this location or the last better. We'll probably still do both. I don't know. What are
Well,
you
now that it's
thinking?
getting warmer, we can even film outside soon. I really want to
Whoa.
do that. We have a really pretty spot on campus. We can film outside.
Where?
The
On the
mall,
mall? Oh my
on the green
god.
grass. Well, it won't really be green, but we're
Swing,
we have a
swing.
lot of ideas brewing. But on the topic of ideas, like you mentioned before, our theme today is music.
Yeah, the Grammys are this Sunday.
Hmm.
Everybody get excited. I don't know about you, Dane, but
It's my favorite award show.
yeah, I love all award shows, but I feel like this is like the reason that Grammys are your favorite. Well, not only music is your favorite, but like the performers. So
I
fun.
really do like the performers because I feel like a lot of award shows they pick like a bad host and like you kind of get sick of their banter or you get sick of like
I
the
mean, we
long presenter
all
speeches and I feel like the performances keep it really interesting
and
and
they
really
break it up.
fresh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm so excited for the Grammys this weekend. The Grammys last year were so much fun. Dane was a little salty.
Yeah, when All Too Well didn't win Song of the Year, I got really upset.
Not really upset. It was just funny. He was like a little bummed out for the rest of the night. But then Harry won Album of the Year, Harry Styles
Hmm.
and me. And Amanda, if you're watching this, me and Amanda got so excited about Harry Styles winning. It was so much fun. I just like that's a little core mem. We watched it in the dorms. Like
Hmm.
it'll definitely be an upgrade this year. I'm so excited. But
I
Dane
have a lot of
actually,
freaking Canvas and school and everything
oh,
deadlines that day. So I'm going to work really hard to get them done early. But I also have like a shift every day this week, classes, I have a conference. I'm just like I need a fucking school.
bleep it out,
I don't know I don't
y'all.
know how much I want to be swearing on here. I just need to squeeze it all in
That
and I can do
yeah.
it.
Your face killed me. Um, Dane made a slideshow.
I did.
We did a slide tonight with our friends, and I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, you did a slideshow about
Yeah.
your Grammy predictions. Are you gonna
Hmm.
go over it briefly?
I might briefly go over it, and I don't really know a lot of the albums, hence why they were on the bottom tier. I won't show you
Oh yeah,
guys,
we
but I'll
don't want
just
to be
talk about it.
canceled, and we don't want to be controversial, but
Yeah, we
I'm
did a
so
slide
excited.
tonight, and this was one of my slides that
Do
I
we
put
know
together.
even who the performers are? People are saying Taylor Swift's gonna perform, but I'm like,
Probably not. She wasn't announced as one. I think it's Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo. I think we've got Billie
okay,
Eilish. I can look, but
they're
pretty
all gonna be good. Yeah,
predictable.
yeah, yeah.
So my slideshow had a couple tiers. The good not great tier, and I only really ranked album of the
Oh,
year.
this was actually crazy. We didn't even get into like our music taste and who we like and whatever. So
We
this,
can kind of start with maybe a talk about Grammys, get into our
yeah.
taste, and then we've got a fun game segment planned.
Ooh,
Um,
games.
I had four tiers. The bottom was Who Are You, but in you can put the pieces together. We're not gonna try to get canceled today, so we're not gonna talk about that tier. The good, not great tier, I had Endless Summer Vacation by Miley Cyrus, which, if you know me, this album dominated my
I was gonna,
spring, early
yeah.
summer
You just bought it on
2023.
CD. Like this is one of his faves.
And
Forced me
then
to listen many a times.
Midnights.
Which is also like what?
My second tier above that, runner up tier, I had Guts by Olivia Rodrigo, and then I had Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard
Do you
by Lana Del
regret
Rey?
putting Guts in front of Midnight's? Because that is wild to me for you to do that.
I think Guts is a more interesting body of work than Midnight's was.
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I know.
You're like, okay, whoa. Whoa. And
Say
what did you
your
have?
piece.
No, you've heard it before.
Okay.
But just like, I don't know why you're such a Midnight's hater.
I'm really
Is
not a
it?
Midnight's hater, but in looking at all these albums, album of the year, I don't think Midnight's deserves it. I mean, let me rephrase that. Every album nominated deserves it, but I think my number one pick is SOS by SZA. That is the most
No
interesting body
skip.
of work on this
No
entire list.
skips.
It's a no skip. SZA puts so much energy and like creative, like she just puts so much into her work. Hence why it takes so long to get an album from her. And like if you really like do the research, you can just tell, and I think it's so deserving.
You also bought SOS just the other day.
I also got SOS.
At Electric Fetus, which is like my favorite place to ever be in the whole world. I want to go back right now. We were just there. And I got 2 vinyls. Electric Fetus is like the Minneapolis record store. Yeah. Love it. And I got 2 vinyls. I got Honeymoon by Lana Del Rey and Grace by Jeff Buckley. So everything to me. And Dane got Endless Summer Vacation and SOS.
Yeah, you already said, right?
Yeah, but I'm just recapping. So sorry. So, what are you most looking forward to about the Grammys?
Probably the big 4 categories being announced, just because I'm really excited to see who the winners are. And I guess in terms of what I'm most excited about, it's hopefully Lana Del Rey getting her first Grammy because she's up for 5 categories.
Yeah, oh my god.
So whether or not, I know song is televised, album is televised. I think it's pop duo is one. I think that's televised. I forget what the other 2 are. I think they might be like indie or alternative, I should say, categories. So no, if it's televised or not, I'll just be so happy she gets a Grammy.
No, me too. That's gonna be like everything to me.
Mhm.
But my favorite thing about award shows in general is the runway, the fashion, the looks, like
That's true.
the red carpet.
I
the
also
runway.
like to see where people sit, and I like to watch them like interact
Oh
during the
yeah,
show.
that's so much fun. But yeah, I can't wait to see what everybody's wearing. Is Travis gonna be there? What will he be wearing? Like, Dane's like, no. I just can't wait. I'm really excited for all of it. Like, literally diving into the fashion. It's everything to me. But I'm so excited just to see how it all. Oh, and we're gonna do ballots where we do like little prediction things.
Yeah, so we can see like it's sometimes really hard to predict because it's like a voted on award
It's
by
like, is it who we want to win or who we
people.
think is gonna
So
win? Like,
I've also heard that like because the people that are voting are usually musicians themselves, way lesser known or whatever, they kind of like vote for their categories of music that they typically do. So it's very skewed.
whoa, that's
So that's why at the
wild.
end of the day, these awards are really nice, but do they really mean that a piece of work is good? Like it's subjective at the end of the day. So it can be a tumultuous day, but it can also be a really good day.
It will be a good day. I feel it. It'll be good. Okay, speaking of like, obviously we're both big music people. We always have
Yes, yeah.
been. Like, we have Mr. Music Man here.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Right here in River City.
Oh.
Oh, that's not.
You went really far there.
Just a little hint.
But like, what do you think is your, like, tell me a little bit about your music taste. Like, what's your favorite genre? Who are your top couple of artists? I know it's so hard to answer, and I don't even know how I'm going to answer it, but like, tell me about it.
Okay, well, thank you very much for asking. I, to my core, I'm a very like pop person. I've always loved pop music. It's been, while it is simple and some may even say uninteresting, I think it's all about how it makes you feel. And so, like, my number one artist of all time is Taylor Swift, and that's never gonna change. It's just like a constant. But in terms of like who I've been listening to lately, like in the new year especially, I really haven't returned to Taylor. I haven't listened to her much.
It's been like 1 month.
It's only been a month, but I just haven't really. It's weird because it's like since Christmas, you're listening to Christmas music in December, so like
I
it
thought
feels
you
like a
said
while since I've been in like my hardcore Swifty like Red, Fall, Evermore, Fate. Like it just you move through it. So
mhm.
and we've been so spoiled by her that I almost feel a little bit like too fed, like I'm full. I'm not hungry for more.
Oh my god.
This is making me seem like such a hater, but I know some of you guys out there will understand. But I know Stella kind of like freaks out when I say some of these things because I think she thinks I'm like posing or like I don't mean what I say, but like I'm just trying to. What I meant is what I said, and what I said is
I
what I
don't
meant. Like
freak out, but it is a little bit like
jarring to you,
just
yeah.
like the things you say. It's so funny because like I know exactly what you mean. Like I totally get what you're saying, but it's so funny like hearing you
Moving
say
on
it.
from Taylor though, if you guys know of someone by the name of Trisha Paytas, not her music, but if you know of her, she like fixates on things and like stays in a phase with them, not for very long, maybe a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks. But I find myself doing this with artists. One in particular, I really love Lana Del Rey, but certain weeks, like a certain album comes on and a song I haven't heard in a while comes on and it like ignites this flame of like this person is speaking to my soul and like this is the only artist that matters to me. And like I always think in my head, like if I had to live off of one artist for the rest of my life, who would it be? And I think that's why like Lana and Taylor are my top two because their songwriting is just like top tier, unmatched, and you just
No,
like never know where it's gonna
seriously.
take you. And it's
Right.
so like layered, and it's just so good. Um, Other than that though, it's really hard for me to describe my music taste. I do like a little bit of like
I feel like you have a broad music taste.
I
Like
really like I feel like nowadays there's a good folk influence in pop and stuff. Like when you see things
mhm.
like Folklore Evermore, like Noah Khan, a lot of his stuff. Like I really like that sound. I really like gosh, I'm like such a like fad person that I'm
You
moving
go
in and out of
through
so many
yeah, but
things.
like some people that I feel like you return to a lot, you like Lord.
I do really like Lord. I really like Solar Power, and I'm excited because I think she's coming out with her fourth album very, very
Oh my
soon.
god, that's exciting.
I really have been liking Amy Winehouse a lot. Stella got me her CD Back to Black for my birthday, and that's an album I can put on and just like dance to, and like it just always gets me in
Um,
a good vibe and mood.
for
So that's a
sure.
really good one too. But those are my top two artists. Otherwise, if you kind of get the gist of my like taste, I know I did have my middle school Broadway phase where like Hamilton was all the
We all
rage.
did. Like if you're a music person, you
If you're a
definitely went
music kid
through.
at heart, you know. And so
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what really influenced my music taste because I like a good wordy, good song written song. But then with pop, you don't always have that, but you have the
No, I
hits
feel
that
like
like
you
do.
the pop that both of us like is like it's not like surface level. Like there's a deeper
Right,
meaning
like
to
I'm not
it.
a fan of Gracie Abrams or like any of those surface level people.
No, for sure. Some people argue that she's like a good lyricist though.
I don't
I just
agree.
can't stand her voice for
I
some
don't like the like nails on
reason.
a chalkboard. If you guys have ever heard of Maisie Peters, I don't really like her.
Oh my god.
Um,
Okay.
I just have to
Okay.
I
Okay.
just have to throw out some who I don't like, so you guys know that I'm like serious. Okay, Stella,
I feel like
what
there's more that you like, but I'm like trying to think.
it is what it is. I move so fast through things that it's easier for me to just discuss it.
But Taylor and Lana for sure are like constants.
Taylana. I do like SZA, like I do like that. I
Right.
really honestly I was just in a phase of like Frank Ocean, Tyler the
Tame
Creator,
Impala, I feel like you listen to a
The
lot.
Weekend, I love Tame Impala, I love. So I'm
Rex
glad I
Orange
mentioned
County,
those.
we
Yeah,
saw, we
Rex
like,
Orange County we
I was
really
listening
like.
to Rex yesterday at the coffee place, and I was like, okay, Rex, like,
He eats, he
he
eats.
eats.
So how would you describe your music taste? Any top artists, genres?
Yeah, I feel like I have a really broad music taste. Like, you have a broad music taste, but like, mine's like all over the place. But I feel like my top genre is rock. I feel like I listen to rock a lot. You're like laughing at me.
I've just
Like,
heard her say this a
why
lot, so
can
it's
you
like
like
no
not take me
surprise.
seriously?
I
But
do
I feel
take you
like,
seriously.
but it's not like, I don't know.
She's not a poser.
I'm not. Like, this isn't fake. Anyway, I really like soft rock and like glam rock. I feel like are like my two rock categories because that's such a big genre. But I really like Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks. Those I feel like kind of go hand in hand. Recently, I've been in my Beatles phase again, and I've always loved the Beatles. Like they've been on my Spotify Wrapped for literally every year since Spotify Wrapped started. I've just like I really really liked them. Well, like I obviously like grew up knowing them, but like I really liked them early high school. I listened to them all the time, and they were like my number one artist. But yeah, I've recently gotten back into that, and then also like George Harrison's music and like Paul McCartney, John Lennon's as well. And then, sorry, this is like a big explanation.
I just
I don't want to
remembered we
bore.
both like Florence and the Machine a little
We
bit.
do, yeah, we do. I have one of her vinyls. Um, but yeah, those I feel like. Oh, Taylor Swift is like my pop. Love Harry Styles. You like Harry Styles too. You're getting
Oh
more
yeah,
into
I've been
him
getting really into Harry Styles. Yeah.
because of me. Yeah. No, but as far as like pop goes, I'm just kidding. Pop, I really like Taylor, Lana, and Harry. I feel like those are like my pop people. But then I feel like there's pop, and then I like listen to rock like every day. Like Jeff Buckley, I've really been liking. He's more like a '90s vibe. Um, it's like everything, like David
Everything,
Bowie. Like
yeah.
I listen to so much Queen, like all of it. The Smiths,
It just
like
influences your day so much that you can't always have a ride or die artist because sometimes you just can't listen to that artist. You need something else. And that's why
yeah.
like when you're a music person, like you understand that you have to kind of ebb and flow and like move
Ooh,
through different things, but at your heart, at your core, you have your genre that you like. I've also been listening to a lot of Renee rap lately too,
you
which is kind of a
have.
controversial take because I know some people don't like her right now, but um yeah.
But yeah, I'm just looking at my like liked right now. It's so everything. Like Taylor Swift, Lana, but then also a lot of Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks. As said before, the Beatles, James Taylor, I saw in concert, love him. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like really everything. Like all
Mm-hmm.
of it. But I feel like my tops are definitely Fleetwood Mac, Taylor Swift, the Beatles. What else do I listen to like all the time? Depends on
um
time of year.
yeah,
Queen,
like I know in the fall
Kate
like you
Bush.
get a lot of like, well, by you I mean like I feel like we, but also like in general a lot of like the Cranberries and like also
Yeah, these
what's
are
the 1975. I listen to
Smashing
them a little bit in the
Pumpkins.
fall, yeah.
Oh wait,
That song,
I
but the
was listening to
1975 band.
1979 by Smashing Pumpkins. I don't really listen to the 1975 that
I like
much.
Forget You.
I don't know that song.
It's like the
I thought
viral
it's
one.
about you.
Okay, it's that. It's about you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I really like my taste in music. It makes me so happy. And hey,
Let's move on.
where do
So
you think
I'm
that you find your inspiration from? Like your music, like what or who do you think inspires your music taste?
myself.
Independent King.
My surroundings actually, because this like certain things I listen to on an airplane will influence my spring break. Like when I went to Key West my couple years back, that was an ultra violent spring break. Like it's just like it depends on where you are. It like so takes over.
Real.
What about you?
Thank you. For me, I feel like greatly. Well, oh, I mean, this is like loaded, but I feel like when I was younger, so my dad has really good taste in music, or like a really influential, I guess, taste in music. Right now, he's really punk. He's really into like punky. Anyway, growing up, we played rock band all the time. So like, if you know, you know. If the sisters are tuning in, like, you know, like you know. And so I feel like that's where a lot of it stemmed from. And we even had the Beatles version of like rock band. But that's where I like first I would sing Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine into that little microphone so badly.
Hmm.
And that's like I feel like where it all started. And then so like growing up, I feel like my dad had a really big influence on like he first introduced me to Fleetwood Mac. Like he would play it on road trips and stuff like that, and like just all of that kind of all stemmed from there. But like Taylor Swift, how do you like not like the world just gave you Taylor Swift? Do you know what I mean? What the heck?
Well, speaking of moving on,
That was so mean. That was foul.
should we play our little game?
Yeah.
Okay, you can explain the game. We play this a lot.
Okay, so sometimes me and Dane do this when we're bored, but what we're gonna do, me and Dane made playlists for each other, and they're like songs that remind us of the other
For
person.
the pod.
Yep. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna play like a tiny bit. Copyright. We're gonna play like a tiny bit of the song, and they have to guess it off, like of that little second.
The object of the game is to like play a second, and then you're like, oh, this song. Yeah. And it's usually easier when you like do a specific artist, but I think we're gonna help each other out here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because like if we did Taylor Swift, that you can go forever and just
Dane
keep getting.
Way too good at that. It's insane. But the
we
other
could
night,
just do Taylor Swift instead.
No, because you're so good at that.
Okay.
The other night, well, I feel like I'm gonna be so bad either way. The other night we did Harry Styles, and I kind of slayed. I kind of killed it. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Bejeweled.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're starting.
Yeah, that was actually an accident. I didn't mean.
You should hold your thing up to the. Okay.
Okay, here we go, everyone.
Tonight. Don't Stop Me Now, Queen.
Yes, I have that on there for you because we did this in show choir. Do you remember that? Oh no, my phone's not working. Tonight.
Do you want Happiness is a Butterfly by Lana Del Rey.
This one song won't work, and I want it to because it's so hard.
Getaway Car, Taylor Swift.
Dude.
It's a lot harder when the intro is like what you hear first and not like the first lyric. But
my phone isn't working. Turning the Wi-Fi.
Best Friend. Bergstrom. Yes, I couldn't get the word out. Sorry. It's some joke song. What is it?
It's Thick by Beyonce.
I would have never gotten that.
I don't know why I have that on here.
Yeah. Long Live Taylor Swift.
You can, if you know who it's by, you can just say that.
To Die by Your Side.
No, it's There Is a
There Is a Light in
the that never goes out.
Okay, yeah.
The Smiths.
Okay. Ew. That's Saturday Sun by Vance Joy.
I was obsessed with the song freshman year, so it like haunts me.
Christmas Tree Farm, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Good Morning Baltimore, Hairspray. That's an inside joke. We'll tell this story.
Yeah.
When we were auditioning for musical our sophomore year of high school.
Show choir, I thought.
Okay, show choir. It was show choir. We were given a list of songs that we were allowed to audition with, and one of them was Good Morning Baltimore.
But there was only like 4 options. And I cannot sing. Like, I'm not a good singer. And so, I don't know.
Estella chose Good Morning Baltimore. And we just, like, remember the experience of, like, we auditioned together. And, like, we both collectively just remember the experience of Estella just singing it. And
I was so bad. But, like, you had nothing. You had to just, like, go out there and give it your all. The way it was horrifying.
And it was like a track.
But no, the worst part of it is I remember we were at my house before and we were in my basement and I practiced for you and I was like, be honest, like how was it? And you were like, it's so good. Like you were so good. And I know for a fact it was like bleeding your ears. Like, it was so off. Like, I know that was the most off-key thing that has ever been sung. Like, in the history of auditions. Like, I don't even know how I got in.
Well, that year.
I did get held back. I was held back, and I was made dance captain of the JV team.
Oh, okay.
All thanks to you, Baltimore.
I think it's my turn to quiz you.
One more.
Okay. The Friends theme song.
Yeah.
Best friend.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I feel like it has to be known that, like, we made these a while ago.
True. They're like something we were supposed to
You-
kind of always be updating, but.
I update mine, but you don't ever listen.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Take it away, brother. I'm scared. I'm so bad at this. Also, you put the nichest songs on there.
I'm gonna help you out, but think.
If you put that damn Kenzie Max or whatever.
Estella usually takes longer than I do.
Peace.
Happiness. Next song. It's hard because it's like I want to hold my mic, but also here I'm gonna do.
I succeeded,
I know.
so I don't know why you're
Wait.
struggling. I just shuffled. You're cheating. You're picking up the songs.
Because I'm helping you. You want me to shuffle them? I'm helping you.
Lana.
Warm.
Is it like the interlude?
Stargirl interlude. I'll give it to you.
Oh my god!
Next.
1, 2.
Oogum boogum oogum boogum.
Correct.
Yup. Don't worry,
From
darling.
Don't Worry, Darling. That's such a good movie.
So good.
Next up.
Hours.
Scott Street. Phoebe Bridgers.
I was thinking it was Taylor. I was
No.
like, elevator, buttons, and morning air.
This is a really easy one, so I'm going to give it to you for like 0.25 second.
I'm gonna not. I haven't gotten one right yet. Leave a dream, I am
She, like, literally,
Cruel
this person can
summer.
remember everything except a song lyric.
A
Why did I
song
just
lyric?
call you a person? I mean a song title. I mean a song
I
title.
can sing.
I
all the
forget the
lyrics,
wrong
but
lyrics, but I can sing them.
This is a time of.
Stella knows all the lyrics.
I can't sing. We know I can't sing, but I feel like this is a time of pressure, and this is hard. I just said "Cruel Summer." I got it right. Point me.
Okay, next.
Hi. It's the hound dog from Elvis one, but what is it called?
It's called Vegas, but that's fine.
Vegas.
Okay, this is
Bring
funny.
that song back. That was good.
You've got this. You've got this.
Wait, you gotta play it again. No, stop. I know it. I know places.
Yes, you.
I'm singing it in my head like, I know places, and I'm like, out of the woods. Like, I feel so stupid. It's Monday.
One. How many more would you like?
Like, you're always like, this is easy, you'll get it, and then I don't get it, and I feel
This
so
is easy, you'll get it.
Stop.
That's
the Minnesota Rouser! Stop! The Minnesota Rouser.
Okay, this one.
Why did you put this on here? Hold my hand.
Yes, I don't know why that's on there.
Good song. No, I remember once we were. Do you remember? when we were in Door County and you kept singing that song?
Yeah.
That's why it's on there, I bet.
Next.
Harry. This is the one that I got tripped up on the other night. I kept saying it was Keep Driving, but it's not. Right? Is it?
It is.
Oh. Don't Rain on My Parade.
Don't Tell Me. Yes. And last song.
You're a Leah Michelle fan.
Oh, I'm a Leah Michelle fan. Last song.
Okay. Keep it up.
Ding,
Rex,
ding,
Orange
ding.
County.
So let us know in the comments who won that challenge.
Are we done? Is this our pod?
We forgot to keep a timer. The last one ran a little bit long, so I think we're at a good
I don't even know when
now.
we started, but
how do we want to wrap up?
this is the same thing we had last time. We should have talked about this. Anyway, I hope everyone has a spectacular week and enjoyed this episode. Do you feel this way where it's like we're coming to an end and I'm like, oh my god, were we even entertaining? Like,
yeah, but we watch them back right away, so we'll see. I feel like for all you college kids out there, hope you're doing good adjusting back to school. We're on week 3. We're halfway to spring break at the end of this week.
Like, we are not halfway. But to spring break? Yes, we are.
To spring
I thought you
break.
meant to the end of the semester. I'm like,
no, you don't let me finish my sentences.
it's like a deep
And
breath.
then yeah, and it's definitely getting like, oh, we're back to school now. Like, it's not silly week anymore. It's not fun and games. Like,
it's scary.
Midterms are fast approaching.
I have 3 quizzes this week.
I have 1 quiz.
Anyway,
we're not going to bore, but we hope all of our fans out there are having a great week and a great start to February this week as well.
Yes. Oh
1
my
month
gosh.
down
Groundhog's
of
Day is on
2024.
Friday, everyone. Wear brown for Groundhog's Day.
To those who celebrate, not all of us do. I don't celebrate.
Phil. You don't celebrate Groundhog's Day?
Puxatani Phil, you can kiss my ass.
And that is all. Bye, everyone.
See you guys next week.